computer. Okay, so today I have the pleasure of getting to have a conversation with Agne, and she is a self-alignment coach and a quantum healing practitioner. So I thought it would be really cool to talk to her about what she does and her experiences. So yeah, Agne, can you talk about how you came to be a quantum healing practitioner? Like, what's
Um,
the
yeah,
story behind that?
all right. So first of all, hello everybody who's listening or watching this. Um, my story started quite a while back as I started searching for myself. You know, that personal development journey, maybe 15 years ago. I was in the situation like studying something I wasn't sure is my path, just following that guidance from the environment and the system. And I knew it wasn't my thing. And then I was kind of pushed to search for who I really am and what I want to do in life and all those things. At some point, I've been learning through those years all kind of things about mindset and brain science and psychology. But at one point, I felt like I really need to get some help, practical help from not only taking free courses and reading through books. I went for RTT session, and if any of you are familiar with that. I came out of that session kind of transformed, if I could say so. Um, like imagine wearing 3D glasses and the world looks different. Colors are brighter, all senses are sharper. And only later on I understood that was what people call spiritual awakening process. Yeah, and it was a beautiful experience. I was sharing my experiences and thoughts in a blog. And through a line of beautiful synchronicities, I met a founder of quantum healing. As then I was looking for a tool to help people experience that spiritual awakening. That was kind of my goal, which I didn't know if it was possible practically, but that was the intention. And yeah, everything aligned into a beautiful path for me to be mentored and trained by Dick Harbers to develop this process. And by now I'm one of 3 people certified to do that. I've learned a lot in the process, and I mean, quantum healing changed everything for me. I mean,
That's amazing.
so not going into much details, but that's the journey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So can you talk about what the biggest change was? Like the I guess the most knock your socks off thing? Oh, and you froze. Oh, there you are. Did you
All
hear
right. I guess the internet. No, I didn't.
that? Oh,
The internet is not
yeah, it's a little
doing great.
you froze. I was wondering if you could talk about like the biggest change you've seen, the most like knock your socks off thing you've experienced.
Oh, um, there was quite a few things, like that. As I'm very much like logical person, studied science and all that, into this reality. And quantum healing took me to explore deeper spirituality
Mhm.
aspects. So yeah, I realized that this reality what we live in is not all there is, and how our thoughts and emotions and beliefs can affect uh, this experience really. But there is really another realm of a spiritual world that is so amazing and powerful. So that was the biggest shift for me, probably.
Okay. And what kinds of things can people use quantum healing to help them with in their life?
Mhm. So quantum healing is a energy healing modality based on NLP structure, neuro linguistic programming, and it allows. Well, I help people usually to align their mind, body, and spirit, so there is a full connection to their higher self, and from that space, they can live that authentic self instead of live their life through the programming that we all get through life, right? Through different experiences. And it is a powerful tool to resolve the past trauma, heal in past, present, and the future in all dimensions. And really, regarding the trauma, like the process is very gentle and you don't need to experience those past events. Just that they are getting resolved energetically and really powerful.
Yeah, I found my experience with it is very much there's a shift that's happening, but it's a really nice, smooth shift as opposed to having to re-experience whatever it is. It's not necessary at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So what kinds of who can benefit from this?
Well, I believe anybody can benefit,
Hmm.
but still, I prefer to work with people who are ready and willing for this level of work, because it is a deeper experience, and usually I come around, people who are interested in that, and they have done quite a bit of work on themselves uh, to match that, understanding at least.
Yeah.
But basically anybody can benefit because it's very specific structure that I have, 5-session structure, where we activate the internal system to function in the best way. So yeah, anybody can benefit from this, sure.
That's amazing. And so can you describe the 5 system structure or the 5 structure system?
Yeah, so we have 5 sessions and very different from each other. And it is basically like guided meditation process. But we get into a deeper level. It's not hypnosis, like other tools are using hypnosis, nothing like that. But anyway, first session, we activate your inner resources, which is inner healer, self-nurturer, intuition, self-protector, trust, forgiver, and inner peace. So these core resources that every human being needs to basically survive. We activate them and connect them into whole system. Then the next session, I check the eye map. So again, the eye movement shows which part of the brain is being accessed to bring the information for you. And NLP discovered normally organized eye map. So depending on which area your eyes are moving, it shows whether you're accessing the visual memories or your feelings or the sound. So all that. And typically through life experiences, our brain figures out how to bypass some memories if they were hurtful in some way. And that's how our eye map gets distorted. So what we do in the session, we rearrange the eye map in the most efficient way, so your brain can process the information more efficiently. Then the next session is about timelines. And again, I check your eye movements to see how your brain codes the time. So past, present, and the future. And then we structure those timelines in the system that it is easier for you to access your past memories or future possibilities. And then it is basically a tool that you can use in the future,
Mhm.
manifestation tool as well, or healing tool in the past. Then the fourth session is about energy centers. We activate the energy centers and turn them up, connect to the timelines and resources. So at the final session, you can experience that deepest connection with your higher self. It's very experiential process, and it's beautiful to observe people who are going through that, because I remember my own experience very first time. It was like amazing. Yeah. That's the structure of what we do, to basically set up your system
Okay.
for any further work.
Yeah. And I know that I've done a few sessions with you, and there was one in particular. I would describe when I was doing certain things, there was a heavy feeling on my chest, and you took me through a process, and I haven't experienced that since in that situation. I don't get that like that feeling of like someone is
Right.
sitting on me.
Mm-hmm. It
Uh,
was processed, simply that.
yeah, yeah. So I think it's quite amazing. Just some of the things that from our sessions that I could carry forward.
What What's good about the quantum healing that I noticed, um, that it resolves the issue. Like you don't need to come back to this.
Yeah, the internet cut out, so I
Mm.
figure I'll just clip that bit out because everything was frozen. So okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to um, share with people about using quantum healing in their lives?
Well, there is so much that I could talk hours and hours about it. The thing is that when I work with clients, it's not only that I help them resolve the issues, I teach them the tool so they can work on themselves. I think that is important, that everybody gets empowered and be able to work through their things when it comes up.
Yeah.
Even though it's probably easier to work with other people than on yourself, but it's definitely possible and is useful tool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I thought it was so cool, and I've seen so many of my own just like shifts, particularly in areas where I had like physical resistance. I could
Mhm.
feel like I explained a heaviness or sometimes um, like being really disorganized or feeling really scattered. The time session really helped with that, the
Mhm.
timeline, because I was kind of like all over the place, and that really, yeah, that really seemed to smooth things out for me. So I
Beautiful.
wanted to, yeah, share what you do because it's very cool.
Mhm. Right. The feeling in your body basically um, shows that your body is a signaling mechanism.
Mhm.
So whatever is happening internally, your body will message you. Whether you understand that message or not is another question, right? But if your awareness is in the high level, and you can connect the dots, what it means,
Mm.
resolving that past memory or issue releases automatically that sensation in your body.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've definitely discovered.
Mm.
Um, and that can be really a game changer, especially when your body just consistently is like, no.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, yes, yes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
There is a resistance
it can really be a game changer.
for sure, and you can connect to like your intuition, for example, to give you signals when it's right thing to do or right choice or not for
Yeah,
you. And yeah, you can tune into that level that you can be using that in every situation in life, basically.
yeah, absolutely. All you need to have is that awareness and that willingness, I think.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, and willingness to explore my one of the strongest values is like open-mindedness.
Yeah.
Just be open for all those possibilities and explore
Yeah.
what can happen.
Absolutely. That's
Mm.
so key because I mean, the material world is very rigid and there's a lot of like, this is this and that is that. And then
Right.
the quantum world is just all
It's
possibility.
very fluid. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it depends on your, creativity.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can come up with the thoughts of the idea, then you can make it happen in this reality too.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. This was awesome.
Thanks. Nice chatting with you as
Yeah.
usual.
I'm going to share some links of where people can find you because I think you have work that definitely can help people if they're interested.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thanks for having this chat with me. And
Thank you.
yeah, I'll definitely put all the places you'd like people to be able to find you.
All right. Yeah. Just reach out if you think this is useful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. And I will see you inside Find Your Flow.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.